My name is Ed Bowyer. I'm a partner in the employment law team here at Hogan Lovells. And I'm going to talk to you for 5 to 10 minutes or so about my journey in law and what I get up to as an employment lawyer. So let's start with my background. I didn't read law. I didn't go to Oxbridge. So let's dispel those two myths straight away. You don't need to do either to have a successful career in a law firm. Like lots of you, I'm sure, I did several summer schemes a very long time ago now, and trained at a different law firm just over the road in London. In the year 2000, I qualified into the employment law team, and I stayed at that firm until 2007, where I joined what was Legacy Lovells as a senior associate, and then I was made a partner in 2010. And it's fair to say I haven't looked back since. So that's a little bit about me and my background. But far more interestingly, let's talk about what I do as an employment lawyer and why I love this firm. So what do employment lawyers at Hogan Lovells get up to? Now, we think we have a unique and very special blend of work. And we do 4 different things. The first thing we do, and the biggest chunk, if you like, of our practice is contentious work. So difficult, knotty employee situations. So typically our clients will come to us with bet the company litigation, discrimination issues, harassment, whistleblowing, bullying, grievances. So issues that they need to outsource to a big experienced law firm who can help them navigate through the very difficult legal issues and also kind of potential PR issues that they can face. So we help them stay out of the courts, stay out of the press, but from time to time where need be, we help them shoulder to shoulder in litigation in the courts. So we run those very large cases. So that's the first plank of what we do. The second thing we do, which I think sets us apart from many of our competitors, is what I would call genuine employment law advice to a whole range of corporates. So all of the big clients that the firm acts for, we act for in employment, whether it's a chocolate company, a tech company, a bank, a car company, an oil and gas company. If you think about all of those companies, the one thing they have in common is that they employ people. So we help them with all of the employment law issues that can arise in the life cycle of employment. So starting with recruitment, contracts, handbooks, policies, working all the way through employment, family-friendly issues, maternity leave, paternity leave, and then towards the end of employment, to restructurings, changing terms and conditions, a lot of issues around that, obviously post-COVID, home working, and then all the way to the end of the employment relationship where we try and keep them out of litigation, which was the first box I mentioned. The third thing we do, of course, is transactional work. So if you think about any merger, acquisition, float, IPO, insourcing, outsourcing, joint venture, until the robots take over, one of the key aspects of those deals is what happens to the staff. So we work with our corporate and banking colleagues on those M&A transactions and help them again navigate through those issues, which can be complicated. And then the final piece of the puzzle, which again I think sets us apart, is what I would call global coordination work. So a lot of our clients are very, very large global employers, and what they don't want to do is speak to 50 different sets of lawyers in 50 different countries, jurisdictions. What they much prefer to do is come to us and say, right guys, Hogan Lovells in London, we would like you to quarterback this work, go out to the 50 countries, work out what the answers are to these questions, whether it's a restructuring, redundancies, rolling out, say, drug testing policies. What we do is we take the pain out of that process for the client, we manage it ourselves, we go and speak to those 50 different sets of lawyers, and then we package that work and give it to the client so they have one piece of advice that looks the same, speaks the same language, comes in on the same cost basis and on the same conflict basis. And we've had a huge amount of success in that lane since I've been doing it for the last 15, 20 years, and certainly since the combination, because what we can offer, which many of our competitors cannot offer, is genuine experience in employment law across the globe. So that's a great success story that we've had. So the final thing I want to touch on is why do I love the firm? Why have I stayed here for such a long time, and why will I not be going anywhere else, which I can assure you I won't? And I think there are three reasons for that. Lots of very good law firms tick two of the boxes. Very, very few, we would say, tick all three. So the first thing, very important, is the quality of work is extremely high. And again, unlike our competitors in, say, the Magic Circle, not just in corporate, not just in banking, not just in litigation, but across the board. So if you come here as a lawyer, you will have an extraordinary chance to sample true depth and experience in a whole range of different practices, whether that's employment, what I do, my friends in pensions, data privacy, intellectual property, banking, competition, real estate, you name it. You have a great choice of genuine expertise here. So that's the first thing that I find deeply attractive about the firm. The second thing is the quality of lawyers here is very, very high. So if you join us, you'll be working with colleagues who are at the top of their game. It's very, very rewarding, and it is very, very interesting. No 2 days are the same, and you're working with high quality people. Now, as I say, I think a lot of law firms will say, well, we do that too. We've got great work, we've got great lawyers, so tick, tick. I think the third and most important box that we get right, which I think not everyone else does, is the culture of the organisation. So this is a great place to work. It is inclusive, it is fair, it's a meritocracy, and importantly, it is good fun. We take our work extremely seriously, but we do not take ourselves too seriously. So I think that unique blend is a very, very strong draw for anyone looking to join the law and looking to join big global law firms. So the final thing I want to share with you is a piece of advice for everyone looking to join law firms and looking to join big law, and that is get on those work experience programs. They're absolutely key for the firm, but also for you. Because work experience gives you a true opportunity to experience the law firm, to experience the culture that I mentioned, to experience the work that I mentioned, and of course, the people. So it gives you a great opportunity to work out if this is a firm where you want to be a part of, and vice versa. So look at the schemes, make those applications, come and see us, come and take a look. I can assure you, you will not be disappointed.